That's not a leak, that's sweat from all the horsepower.
Disclaimer, although I am not a doctor, I'm an experienced nurse and I need to inform you of the side effects that may result from watching this channel. Impromptu project starting, ambiguous thinking, sarcasm, randomness, and reminding the public that life will stop with these videos.
Alright everybody, we got the daily here up on car ramps. And a little sneak peek over here. Something's going on. So, alright, well, we got our oil pan, got our metric size wrench, and some paper towels to clean up, brake clean. Now the only thing left to do is to get the creeper. Now, I don't want you guys and gals to get jealous of this, but you know, here's my creeper. There we go, huh? That's pretty slick. I'm living in the lap of luxury here. So we start at the front of the car, between the headlights. Just go right down the middle. Here's our engine oil pan. There's a transmission oil pan. There's our exhaust. So, this is what we're focusing on right here is our engine oil pan. See that? That's not a leak, that's sweat from all the horsepower. I'm just loosening the bolt here on the drain bolt. That drain down, and once that's drained down, then we can oil filter off. Now, it's a good idea to check for any metal shavings on the tip. We don't have any. Just oil, just dirty oil, so that's good. We don't have any metal shavings. We didn't see anything too shiny or weird come out of the oil drain. So it's just about done. I'm just gonna plug it. There we go. See, if you don't like reef on it, then you can get it off real easy next time. Now we're gonna look to the front of the engine. You can see that ugly Fram filter. Yep, we're gonna change that out. See, we turn left loose. Taking that off. Oh jeez. Yeah, be ready to move your oil pan to catch the oil, and you're turning this off. So you can see that wetness there. There we go. Alright, so once you remove your oil filter, it's good to do a double check to make sure the seal is on it, because that seal sometimes, once in a while, it'll get stuck to the engine, and then you go to put your second one on, or your new one on, and then it'll and then you won't be able to figure out why it's leaking oil. So looking at the engine where the oil filter usually goes, you can see this part right here is shiny and clean, that's where the oil filter gasket goes. So we know that it's not there because it would be black. So we're just going to hose this down. Alright, I got the new oil filter out. So I'm just going to pour some oil in it. And we just take the oil and we just rub it on that gasket. Make it nice and slippery, and it's going to stick really well too with that oil on there. There we go. I'm getting that oil filter threaded on. And I just put my rag or whatever I got. I just give it that final tweak, and then we're good. So it's important to know that you don't have to put a filter wrench to tighten them on. You know, there's people that do that, and golly, it's so hard to get them off once they, you tighten them with an actual wrench, because of the amount of force that you put on there is way too much. So just do it by hand. Grunt if you feel the need, and then that should be good. All right, so we're done under here. We got ourselves some Dello 1540 synthetic blend. That's usually what I like to run, is the blend, because it's the best of both worlds, you know. There we go. We can just let that just kind of sit there and just take its sweet time to drain down. While this oil drains, let's check the rest of our fluids. And when I check the reservoirs, you can see it's not easy to see what's going on because they're usually really dirty. So I like to take a light and just shine it right inside, and then you can see better what's going on. And it's empty, so let's fill it up. There you go, by golly, I had some more. This is that yellow stuff. I really like this yellow kind because it just goes in everything. That way you don't have to worry about mixing stuff. Alright, so now you can see, so if you're out here and you're looking, I can't really tell. But you get the light right on it, and you can see that thing is overfilled by a lot. So, as you can see that nice green line there. So, that'll help you to figure out, how much fluid is in your coolant reservoir. Just put the light, open the cap and just put the light right on it. Or, you can, shine the light on the reservoir itself so that it can illuminate the coolant. Alright, we got the brake fluid over here. Again, with these supposedly clear reservoirs, I like to put a light right on, and then I can see the line where what the fluid level is. And that one's at max, so it's good. Now, people like to check power steering fluid while it's running and while it's not running. So there we go. We got a C for cold down here. We got an H for hot up there. So when it's cold, we need the level right here. Because power steering fluid likes to expand when it's hot. Well, we're a little low. That's to be expected. We'll add some here. Always make sure you're adding fluids that the manufacturer recommends. Okay? That way, you won't void the warranty once you've hit 200,000+ miles. Which is about where we're at with this car. Over 200,000. Alright, well, I'm going to finish topping this oil off with some old automatic transmission fluid. You know, we want to just thin her down just a bit and get that detergent in there, just cleaning her up squeaky clean. Alright, let's check this oil, see where we're at. Yeah, we just clean that off, slide it in. There we go, we got her full. That's good. Keeping it between the hash marks here. This is, on this specific model, this 99 Buick Century, between the add mark and the full, that's a whole quart. Okay, so right now we're about 1/4 of a quart low, so that's not a big deal because check the oil regularly on this one. She drinks it plenty quick. Alright, now we checked our coolant level, we added there. We checked our brake fluid, it was full. We need to check our transmission fluid, alright? Now, it's really important to check this properly. You need to have the engine warmed up, and you need to, like, for example, if you drove 20 minutes, you can pull into the gas station, and when you fill up with gas, you can check your transmission fluid. Typically, it's a red handle, like this one. Let's see. Try to clean it off here. Alright. There it is. So it says, focus in. It says we need to add 1 pint. We need to add 1 pint in the hash marks. Now my dipstick shows that it's low on oil, but this car's not hot. Now I'm gonna take this car for a run, and then hopefully I'll remember to video the dipstick again and show you what it looks like. And last but not least, we got the windshield washer fluid. It's got a picture of the windshield washer. And I'm all out of that, so have to get some later. There you go. Save some money, do it yourself. Thank you, God. Thank you for watching. Don't subscribe. Really, it'll be awkward. Okay? Until something else breaks, we'll see you later.